The FIFA 23 collection book journey continues. A quick refresher for those that missed episode 1. I've made my own collection book comprising of every gold and every special in the game. And my goal for the RTG is to use every single one of these cards this year. No drafts, no loans, and objectives and SBCs don't count to make it viable. Now you're caught up, let's see how we progressed after episode 1. So last time we got Di Natale as our marquee player to kick everything off with, but I had 27 coins. And so today's episode begins this road to glory and getting our first few players in the club. And let me tell you, we get a banger. But let's take a step back and see where we started. So these are the only gold cards in my club, but as I said before, loans don't count. However, our first players that we can use come from the Ultimate Edition. I got one to watch Chouameni from my guaranteed pack, as I did with Banku, and then Lefi came from the other Team of the Week pack that I got for free. So I'm counting these as I got them from my purchase of the game. So this is the initial startings of my team, then surrounded by some random bronzes and silvers that I had in my club. Now, if you don't fancy doing this, then you can go ahead and go to IG Vault and get yourself some coins to do things the easy way. The link is in the description and you can use my code Birdie at checkout to get yourself a discount that helps both you and me. However, I had played a couple of games on this account before I started the road to glory. And so we have a couple of objective packs from season progress, as well as some coins and customization items and stuff like that too. And so as I open up these first few packs, we are unlocking some players that we can now start to potentially use in our team. Including this pack, which was really good because it gave us 2 Belgians that we can use in our squad. We then proceeded to pack Ricky P, which was awesome, and a half-decent goalie as well. And then I packed Guendouzi in the final one. So from our packs, this is what the rebuilt squad looks like. We actually have a full gold or higher team. But as the rules state, in order for these players to actually get ticked off in the collection book, I need to play a game with them. So let me show you a couple of goals from the games that we did play with this team. Or I would if the first game of my series didn't end 0-0. Brilliant. But soon after, Di Natale gets off the mark with a banger, followed by this wonderful goal. But to summarise, Di Natale is a little bit of a cheat code, and I'm so glad that we chose him as the marquee player because he scores goals like this. They're just not fair. And then we had a game where we absolutely battered our opponent. Even though I went 1-0 down, I managed to come back and win 7-1 in this game. So a bit of a range of goals scored in this and just really get into grips with the game because this was obviously a couple of weeks ago and we're catching up with this series. But the big thing that came out from playing those games is that I completed some more objectives, especially the ones to watch warm-up ones. Now these gain you a 50k pack and a 100k pack that could go huge for the series. So I went and I claimed any and all objectives that I hadn't previously. Lots of customization items, a few coin boosts, a few actual coins, and a few little packs here and there. And the little packs are what you're seeing in the background now. But we managed to get Rodri, so a big first walkout for the series there. However, I then opened my 50k pack, and this is what I got. The first few packs of the series, and we get Vinny Jr. Unbelievable card. And what a start. Couldn't really have asked for anything more than this, or even close to it. And to make it even better, we get Luis Diaz in the same pack and the Road to the Knockout Ikone card. And then on top of that, we open up our 100k pack and we managed to get Trent, as well as Martial, Lucas Moura and Danny Parejo in there too. So unsurprisingly, I decided to change my team. But before we change our players, we can now tick off the players that we just used in the collection book. So here is the first update from our first squad. We start off with Banku being put in, as well as Lefi. Ones to watch Chouameni can be ticked off. Then we have our 2 Belgian boys. Guendouzi can be ticked off now. Our 2 low-rated Italian cards can both be put in the collection book. Big Domingos can be ticked off in Portugal, as well as Ricky P as well. So those are the first players, other than our marquee Di Natale, ticked off for this year's collection book. Let's see what the revamped team is looking like, though. So we went from this to this. And my goodness, is that a nice upgrade. So in the next episode, we will be using this team and seeing how it fares. But for now, what a start to the RTG this is. Our first player's ticked off, our first massive pack pull. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the concepts this year. If you do, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.